Good evening, everyone. Dan Hunt with the JSKA Rochester Virtual Dojo. Today is Tuesday, December 2nd. We're running out of training days for the year. We have 2 more Tuesdays and 2 more Saturdays to get some work done here, and then we'll start the winter session in January. So today the plan is to work on some stances that we don't normally get to train too often, and we will but we see them in our katas from time to time. So I figured we'd just try and work on some of these stances as we see them in the kata. Maybe go from one to the next and see what we can come up with. One of the sayings from Sensei Funakoshi was that beginners have many stances, advanced have no stances. And what I interpreted that to mean was you train all these stances, but you transition from one to the next in a very smooth manner so that you're not staying in a particular stance for any meaningful amount of time. You use it for the intent. Like if it's a forward stance, you're trying to drive them backwards. If it's a backward style stance, you're trying to bring them with you. A downward style stance, you're trying to drop them some. If it's more of a unmovable type stance, you're trying to make yourself very hardened so that they can't push you over either. So we're gonna work some of these different stances as we go through today. So, all right, Andy Lim, welcome. I didn't think you were going to make it today. Glad you made it. All right, let's get started. Sure, I am seeing the blue line. Come on, get down there. There we go. Okay. And bounce. All right, running in place. Jumping jacks. Change your arms. Change your legs. Change your arms again. Good. Arms around. Switch. Front and back. Elbows up. Leave your elbows up and squeeze your back muscles. Now squeeze your chest muscles. Back muscles. And chest muscles. Up and over. Switch. Legs wide, bend at the waist, hands to the floor. Pulse it down, over to the right. Again, bending at the waist, back to center, alternating, straightening the legs, and to the left. Back to center, walk it out. Keep your shoulders down, extend your head out of your shoulder area, drop your left hip, look over the right shoulder. Come back, switch, bring it back, and walk it back. and bending at the waist. And roll it up. All right. Straighten your uniform. All right, let's go. Let's go just straight ahead. Left leg forward. Easy knee lift, hitch. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Front leg, back leg, my giddies. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Knee lift off to the side. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Switch legs. Knee lift straight. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Front leg, back leg, my giddy. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Knee to the 45. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Lift center and then bring it out. Chi. Go. All right, in place. Side snap kicks. 2 each count. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Right. Back kicks. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Hype. Good. Let's go. Side. Okay. Stretch the groin out. Roll it. Bring it a little shorter. Open and close the hips. Go long. Extend both arms. One way, down the other. Switch. Okay, straighten. Front leg. Down. Arms out, palms down. Roll it over. Go higher. Back to palms down. Roll it to the front. And then back down to the floor. And up. Go the other way. Okay. Stretch your groin. All right, shorten it up. Open and close the hips. Go long. Extend the arms. Switch. And straighten. Arms to the front. Up to the side. Roll it over. Go higher. Turn it over. Go forward. And then back down again. And roll it up. All right, good. Shoulders back. Arm crossed. On your back. From here, have that same arm. Grab the side of your head. Put the other arm behind your back. Pull it. Look down. Bring the chin down with you. And then come back. Now other side. Crossed. On your back. Okay, grab your side of your head, put your other arm behind your back, pull it to the side, and look down. Pull your shoulder back. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Straighten out. All right, so one of the first stances we're going to work on here is Sanchin Dachi. Okay, so Sanchin Dachi we see in Niju Shiho Also in a lot of the Goju-Ryu style katas. Sanchin Dachi is actually just a shorter version of Hagetsu Dachi as well. So the Sanchin Dachi is back foot. I'm going to put my right foot forward, but you guys put your left. Back foot straight, front foot turned in, knees and thighs squeezed together, and then tuck your buttocks and pull with it. So this is a very in-close stance. We did this the other day in Tensho. Okay? So the way you move from that is you squeeze nice and hard, you release the front foot, let the foot turn. So this squeeze pulls your heels together, but the collection to the floor doesn't allow your heels to come together. As soon as you unweight just a little bit, the back foot straight changes to forward, step out, squeeze again. Okay, so if you look at side view, my heel is about just a little bit in front of my big toe on the back foot. Okay, so you guys are right leg forward. Okay, let's squeeze it down and pull it in. All right, squeeze those heels together and release and go. So this one has just a little bit of an in to out look to it, but the feet don't come together. The knees do. So notice there's a little bit of a gap here. I bring and fill that gap with my leg and step forward. Tuck. Itch. Knee. Should feel that tuck at the very end. Sun. Now let's go back with an uchi-uke. Itch. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Going forward. I'm going to do a wa-uke. So up. So the front hand goes up, takes it over and stays up. Then we're going to change, okay? So from here, uchi-uke, front hand goes up, go underneath, and then stays up. Now it's the back hand. Now the front side goes up, underneath, unwind it, itch, knee, sun, chi. Going backwards, same thing. Itch, knee, sun, chi. All right, good. Back up just a little bit. Now we're going to step forward and do the double punch from Niji-ho as well. So top hand matches the leg that's forward. Okay, so everybody put your top hand here. Okay, we're going to pull it back as you bring the leg in. Pull it back nice and hard. Step in and land quick. Knee, sun, chi, go, backwards, itch, squeeze those thighs together, knee, squeeze them, chi, go, good, yummy. All right, so Sanchin is a very prominent stance in the Goju-Ryu. They like a lot of inside fighting, very close in. Okay, so you're going to see that in a lot of their techniques. I think when we did Hyaku Hachi-Ho, they had Sorry, it was here, here. 1, 2. Okay, so a little bit of that going on when we did that kata in the Sanchin Dachi. Okay, one that I think the only place I know of that does Renoji Dachi, which is the forward leaning T stance, is Shiko as well. So after the first move here, 1, 2, Renoji Dachi is here with the elbow. So what we're trying to do is get a little bit over our front foot, basing the knee here over the toe, and I'm bringing the back foot up almost to a T. I'm not bringing it straight sideways, but it's a little bit turned forward and in. So let's just do that from a standing position, stepping forward. We're going to shift in a little bit long, and we're going to let our body kind of go past center going forward. So watch, if I'm here, I'm going to step forward and be slightly forward with this elbow into there. So you can see why this wouldn't necessarily want to be a place that I want to stay, because I'm a little bit off balance to the front if they were to grab and hold on to me. So I'd want to probably go here and then change directions immediately or go off to the side. So let's do some shifting forward with that. Let's start with the left leg going forward, elbow into a Renoji Dachi. It's step forward, knee. Sun. Shi. Going backwards. Itch. Oh no, that's a Nekoashi Dachi. Knee. So step back and then shift forward again. San. Shi. Go. Good. So you're over your front foot by a lot, and the back foot is slightly open, maybe 60 degrees to the front. So toward the back, leaning forward. So it's a T stance. All right, so we can actually use this also with a shote, palm heel, right? So same sort of thing, get you a little bit closer to them than just being here. I can just shift forward, so everybody back with your left leg. Ready? So same thing from here, keeping your hands up. It's so my front foot, knee is bent a lot, back foot is forward. Knee. Sun. Okay, going backwards. It's knee. Sun. Shi. Go. All right. Good. All right, and then we can also do it with a shuto, cutting shuto. Same sort of thing, get you a little bit more distance. Ready? So stepping forward, shifting in. Renoji Dachi with a roll it over shuto. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Backwards. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Okay, again, my weight is over more toward my front knee. So if you did weight distribution, I would say this would be 60 to 70, back leg 30. So kind of an opposite of what a back stance would be. Okay? All right, so that's Renoji Dachi, Renoji. Okay? Next is Shiko Dachi. So Shiko Dachi has roots, is the root for Kibadachi. Okay? Sensei Funakoshi learned this back from his instructors, likely in Shiko Dachi, and then he changed it to be a more rooted stance for side to side and less for down. Okay, so we're going to use the Shiko Dachi for down. So Shiko Dachi is a Kiba. Turn the feet out to a 45 degree and then sink. And the buttocks necessarily has to come out a little bit as you sink. Okay? But this chest stays kind of over the middle here. I don't want to have this come out like this because then I am leaning too far forward. But I want to be able to sink this down and get my buttocks out a little bit so I can drop something here or drop my weight into them. Okay? And the way this creates a step, though, is step out, drop this way. Almost like you see the sumo wrestlers do when they're preparing to get into the ring with their opponent. All right, so let's just get ourselves into this stance here. So take yourselves out 45 degrees, sink, let the buttocks out, okay, and just hang these hands down here, okay? So think of this as I'm punching down, where I've taken their leg and dropped them right into this hole here that I've created, okay? All right, so let's now start from a top position. I'm going to go just to this side, take your left leg and send it out. I'm going to open the feet as I go out and sink down. And back. Notice my feet turn, knee, and back. Other side. And back. Knee, and back. It's like some squat work. And back. Knee, and back. All right, so now we're going to step forward from a standing position. Okay, I want you to step forward with your left leg, and I want you to go down. Okay, I'm going to take and cover with your right, and I want you to punch down with your left. Okay, ready? Look familiar? From Kankudai, right? Okay, ready? Knee. Sun. Shi. Let's go with the other leg. Knee. Buttocks out, knees out 45 degrees, matching the feet. Sun. Shi. All right, good. Now, Shiko Dachi kind of is used in Goju-Ryu too in a lot of 45-degree directions, okay, for stepping forward and such, okay? So when they go out 45 degrees, they're actually taking legs and taking them off to the side as they create some sort of havoc with the upper body as well. Okay, so let's take left leg forward, step out to 45 degrees. What I want you to do is send the hands down, then come up, then back down again, 2 down blocks. Okay, ready? Knee, sun. All right, there's more to it, but we're not going to do the rest of that, okay? Now we're going to step out 45 degrees that way, same thing. So bring them up, send it out. Knee, sun. Doesn't that feel a lot better than a Kibadachi in that position? Knee, sun. Okay, so you got to watch it. You don't get too bent over this way. There's going to be a little bit of a lean to it, but the buttocks is out to kind of take care of that. Okay? All right, any questions on Shiko Dachi? Okay, so a lot of times that Shiko Dachi is meant to create a hole where the stance would be centered at, to drop somebody into it. So let's say I was doing a takedown this way. I would drop them into this hole in order to get down and really throw them to the ground and then maybe hit them again with it or pick them up and put them back down again. I'd want to have a nice low stance. Can't really do that in Kibadachi. The knees just can't support that because they're not facing the right direction to get low. Okay? Anybody have a question on that? Andy Lim.
Yeah, quick one. So when you're moving, like especially when you're going 45 in the Shikodachi,
Yeah.
when you rotate the foot, is it on the ball or the heel when they go out?
Now let's see. I don't know if they paid that close attention to it. I probably use the ball and let the heel come in. So pivot on the ball and let the heel come in from there.
Okay.
I think it's generally true when you step forward, you pivot on the ball, right? So anything that kind of brings that heel in at the last minute is probably the way to go. That's my thoughts.
Can I ask another question about the
Sure.
Renoji Dachi?
Yeah.
Can't pronounce it. When you're stepping,
Renoji.
When you're stepping back, this back foot is at 60 degrees. Same kind of question. Are you rotating on the ball of your foot as you come back?
Oh, what do you think? What do you think? You're stepping backwards.
Yeah.
What's the general answer for that? What do you think?
I think I was on the heel when
That's correct. Yep.
When I was going back.
Yeah. So that front foot gets straightened by pivoting on the heel.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct.
As you come, as the front foot, the other front foot kind of passes.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
All right. Good. Oh goodness. That didn't really work out because you're all hidden by the guys. Everybody. All right. Let me see if I can remove your spotlight. I'll get you. Don't worry. Okay, now I gotta add mine. Anybody else have a question? All right, good. All right, we're making good progress here. All right, I'm starting to run out of time here. I think the last one I want to get into, and maybe we can do the rest of these on Saturday. The one I really wanted to get into is kind of links this to Sochin kata is Fudo Dachi. Okay, so Fudo Dachi is Sochin Dachi, basically movable stance. So if you put your left foot forward, do a Kibadachi. Okay, so notice where your back leg is pointing off to this side, and the feet are kind of running at 45 degrees. Now I want you to turn that front leg forward and bend that front knee forward. That's a Fudo Dachi. Okay, so it's got a good butt tuck. It's got the front knee is similar to any front stance would ever be, but the difference between this stance and a front stance is the back leg is not turned in. It's turned out with the foot also being turned out as well. So the knee is going down the back side in line with the outside edge of the knee is kind of just inside the back of the ball of the foot. Okay, so stepping forward, we don't bring our feet together. Okay, we bring our thighs together and then step forward and have that back leg turned out. Okay, so let's back up into the room here. Everybody go left leg forward. Okay, get your back knee spent out, front knee straight forward. Okay, step forward now. Back foot's going to go straight. Back knee's going to be out. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Backwards, same thing. Itch. Knee. Sun. She. All right, good. How'd that feel? Okay, so if you're really putting putting pressure on the forward side of it, it'd be very, very hard for somebody to move you. And so the idea here is I've got a lot of pressure with that back leg pushing forward, and I'm settling down and in to this thing. Now, one of the things that I want you to avoid, though, is having any kind of hand movements and out of time with the step. So, for instance, if I'm going to take your right hand, step forward with your right leg, and we're going to all do this with, you guys are going to be opposite of me, but I want you to take your left hand down, and I want you to end together and push forward. Okay? Switch it, push forward. So don't just sit down on it. I want you to push forward with it. Okay? A couple more. Let's go back again. Stepping forward, itch, knee, sun. Okay, so you're going forward with this front knee and finishing the hands as the knee gets to the final position. Part of the way you do that too is you save knee bend. You just don't go right to it. You kind of reach out. So reach out with the front leading edge. I'm going to exaggerate this. See how I've turned this a little bit so that my big toe is on the ground. The pad of my ball of the foot is on the ground, underneath the front of the big toe or the back of the big toe, and I'm sliding out and finishing. Okay, so if you can get that down, that's a way to finish nice and on time. So let's go again, stepping forward. You guys go right leg is with me. Itch, knee, sun. All right, good. All right, so that's the first move of Sochin. Okay, so generally, all of the tate shutos are all with the right hand. Okay, so every time you do one of these tate shutos, it's with the right hand and on the opposite side. So you're going to have your left leg forward, right hand forward, opposite side. Okay. All right. So Sanchin Dachi, there is the only forward stance in this kata. Everything else back stance, and I believe there's also there might be a nekodachi. Let's see. I got to go through it. Okay. So everything you think might be a regular Zenku Tadachi, nope, it's a Sochin Dachi. So make sure you get yourself wide enough and foot out on the back side enough. All right, let's start. Sochin. Okay, I'm going to be in your mirror to start. Okay, raise your right hand. Down. Okay, closing both fists. Now, again, remember what I said. Right hand always does the tate shuto. Itch, step forward. Now, two punch. Okay. Now, off to the left. Itch. Manjigamai. Knee. Repeat. On right leg. Punch, punch. Okay, step to the back side, full turn, itch, knee, sun, shi, punch, punch. Okay, so that repeats 3 times. 2 of them have a manjigamai that start it, and then it's the same repeat. Okay? All right, here we go. Start again. Sochin. Right hand up. Knee, itch. Knee. Push forward. San, shi, punch. To the left, itch. Ni. San, tate, shito. Punch, punch. Full turn. Ich. Ni. San. Two punch. Boom, boom. Okay. Now let's add to it the next two moves, which is a back or a side snap kick, back fist, land forward, elbow. I'm going to take my front leg here, and I'm going to squeeze it in, send the knee that way to the target. And Fudo or Sanchin Dachi again. Now just a mate, send it the other way, and elbow. Okay, so this is Fudo Dachi and forward elbow. Now notice you can't turn this thing all the way forward. Okay, most you can get is this 45 degrees. That's about all you're going to get out of that. Okay, any questions so far? Gary, you got one?
Yeah, I want to go back to I think I'm ending up on the wrong. So I go here
Hold
and then
replace. Okay.
So I'm like here, so down here, and then I'm gonna go. I guess
yeah.
then what's the
and
next
take
move?
Your right hand, put it underneath your armpit, step forward. One. Here. Yeah, 2, 3. Then step off to your left. Same thing. Down. Right hand goes underneath your armpit. Step forward. Punch, punch. Now full turn.
Okay.
Nope. Not a mate. Full turn.
Full turn.
Bring your front leg back. There you go.
Oh, that's why I was
right
messing
leg
it up.
underneath. No, right. Yeah, then yeah. Punch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was turning the wrong way there. I was getting somehow I was getting messed up there. So I think I got it.
Okay, good. All right. Anybody else? All right, let's have you guys follow me. Hopefully all my sensei version of that one is still valid. All right, here we go. Sochin. Ich. Ni. Anshi. Ich. Ni. An. Shiko. Ich. Ni. An. Shiko. Send the left leg to the side. Ich. Fudo Dachi. Ni. Fudo Dachi. Okay? Let's see you guys do it. All right, here we go. Hey, Marty, glad you could join us. All right, here we go. Ich. All right, make sure your wrist is at the center of your forehead, okay? Ni. Anchi. Ich. Ni. An. Shiko. Ich. Ni. An. Shiko. Big turn. Send that left knee to the side. Ich. Other way, Dirk. Left leg. There you go. Land in Sochin Dachi. Ich. Right leg. All right, good. Yeah, so there's a couple of different turns in this one. So there's a full step turn, and then there's a couple mates. So you gotta pay attention to which one is which at each of the locations. Okay. Any questions before we move on? Marty.
Sensei, as we're going through this, can you just talk about like our proper breathing as we're stepping out of breathing?
Sure.
Yeah, thank you, Sensei.
Yeah, good. Mijo? She's thinking about it. Okay, maybe next time. All right, here we go. All right, I'll walk you through the breathing on this as we get to where we left off. Ayo, Sochin. Breathe in as you raise your right hand real quick, and then breathe out when you get to the bottom of the down block and the rising block. Itch. Breathe in quick as you start to step. Itch. Then 2 punches. In, out, out. Itch. Itch. In, out. Then in, out again. Then breathe in. Out, slow. Out, out. Itch. Out, slow. Out, slow. Punch, punch. Okay, breathe in as you pull it all in. Breathe out as you pull the leg back. Then breathe out again. Same thing going the other way. Breathe in as you draw it all in. Now from here, I'm going to take my front leg, do a full mate. Okay. Shuto. So this whole section here looks a lot like hand shodan. Shuto 45. Shuto 180. Shuto 45. Then Shuto down the middle, going to the back of your room. One more Shuto. So the total of 6 Shutos. All right, look here before you go any further. I'm going to take this front hand, drop it down. This is a lot like the nukite you normally do in a hand nidan, but this one is going up to the underneath the chin and a little bit more lethal. Notice this one here, I think we've talked about this. If you turn this thing up or this way, it's almost impossible for them to hide that larynx and the breathing area from it. This is a little bit more friendly to be able to protect yourself from, but not so much this one. Okay, so here we're going to shift forward, back stance, 1. Should have your left leg forward. Should have your left leg forward. Okay, we're going to kick off the front leg, leaving this hand here. Kick off the back leg. Going to take my right hand and bring it back as I snap that leg back. Send the left hand forward, and a little bit of like you're bicycling, taking those pedals and doing this with your bike, like that, and leave this one next to your ear. This one straight up. Okay, this is again Fudo Dachi. Okay, so let's go back to the last elbow, right leg forward to this side. Okay, this is Fudo Dachi again. Shuto, full step, 1. Shuto, 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 Shuto. These 2 are together. One more Shuto to the back. Okay, so your left leg, total of 6 Shutos. Shift forward, 1. Okay, front leg, back leg, split the hands. Hey, ki there. Again, this is a Fudo Dachi. Okay, but this one lands nice and quick. Okay, one more time. From the right leg forward. Let's see. Yeah, right leg forward, elbow. Okay, 1 Shuto, 2 Shuto, 3 Shuto, 4 Shuto, 5 Shuto. One more, 6 Shuto. Okay, so breathing out again on this one, itch, knee. So breathing in on this part, breathing out on this part. Okay, so the kiai, that's the first kiai, is on this double split. Okay, so one thing is kind of like the movement in Han Yondan, 1, 2, 3, right? So same sort of thing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so as that leg gets retracted is when you split the hand and then send the other ones forward. Okay? Any questions? Up to there? All right, let's go through the whole thing to there, and then I'll have you guys go through it once, and then we'll finish up the rest of the kata. Ayoi, Sochin. It's knee. Breathing out. Finish. Sanchin. It's quick. Knee, quick. San, slow. Breathe out. Shiko. It's quick. Knee, quick. San. Shiko. All right, so full step with your front leg. Back. Side snap kick, back fist. Itch. Again, knee. Now, san shuto. Knee shuto. San shuto. Next two together. Itch, one more. Shift in, nukite. Front leg. Back leg, split. Hey. All right, good. All right, questions to there? Marty might have one.
Sensei, that hand split
Yeah.
kick, is it come back with the palm towards me
Yes.
and then up?
Yes, correct.
Like this.
Yeah. And let's see. Send this one palm toward you as well with the left. All right. And this one here is, picture this as blocking your head, sending this out, and then coming back in underneath whatever they got that come at you from the other side. Okay?
So that one is pretty close to the side of your head?
Yeah, both of them are like this, right next to your head. And this one has a little bit of an uppercut feel to it. You could do it with a back fist feeling. I've always been taught to do it with a little bit of an uppercut feeling to it. Okay? Anybody else? Questions? All right, let's go all the way to there. And then we'll finish it up. All right, so just generally speaking, this thing goes more to the back of your room. So there's only 2 steps forward. So come within 2 steps of your front of your room. This is one of those that I always felt like I was in the laps of the judges as I'm doing this kata in the front, and everybody and the people behind me doing their other kata were like, hey, wait a minute, I want to be up there. But yeah, it's an easy one to go outside of the ring, especially if they're small mats that don't have a full stepping and so on, because you can step outside of that easily with the length that it goes backwards. So just take a note of that where you're at when you're done with this move right here. All right, here we go. Sochin. Itch. Okay, so hips are 45. Knee, breathe in, quick. Breathe out, slow. Push. 2 punch, bum. Itch, quick. Knee. San, breathe in, quick. And push out, slow. Quick. Itch, quick. Knee, quick. San, breathe in, quick. And then slow, press forward, punch. Okay, itch, knee, san. Itch, knee, san. Shi. Go. Rook. Hitch, hutch. Itch. Knee, san, shi, go, rook. There you go. A little bit wider, Gary, with your Fudo Dachi. Now you move both feet. Just move your right foot more to the right. There you go. Good. Yes, I like that. All right, good. All right, has you had a chance to do that on your own? Did you come up with any more questions? Are we all good so far?
No, it just takes up a lot of space.
Yes, it does.
Running out of room.
Yes, it does. So you notice how far you went backwards toward the
Right.
back of your room, right? So, yeah. So if you run out of space going to the back of your room, bring your front foot back, step forward. Bring your front foot back, step forward. So that you're driving forward and using the principles of the kata, which is pressing forward, all right?
Us.
All right. So we are now in the Fudo Dachi, get to the full back of your room, okay? Uppercut with the right, covering your side of your head with your left. Now I'm going to do a Mikazuki Geri into my left hand, and then I'm going to land forward in that first move that we did at the beginning of the kata in a Fudo Dachi. Again, left stance is 45. Okay. Now I'm going to step forward. I'm going to the 45, but when I have a 45 stance, my 45 plus 45 makes this a 90 this way. So I'm going to step forward, uchi-uke to that 45. Now I'm going to step forward again to the 45. When I have 45, 45, that makes 90 here again. So my right foot's going to be kind of in line with my left. Oitsuke. Okay. Repeat, going the other direction. Still, my belt knot's going to the 45. Knee, lunge punch. Okay. Bring the left foot to the side. 45 stance, uchi-uke, uchi-uke. Kick with the back leg. Pull back. This right arm, push forward with the left. Okay, so it looks like this. So I'm uchi-uke, uchi-uke, pick, and then pull. Then the next two are going to be punch, punch, and come back. So chute on, gate on, and immediately come back. Okay, and the last punch is the last ki. Okay, so we are now, let's go back to, okay, cover, Fudo Dachi. Here we go, Mikazuki Geri, and down on this first move. Uchi-uke, oitsuki, uchi-uke, oitsuki, uchi-uke, uchi-uke. So your right hand is now forward, your opposite side, kick, pull back, two punches, hey! And you're on. Come on. Okay, so as you sink your body weight down with this last gate down punch, come right off of it. Okay, but deliver the body first. Please do not do this. From here, popcorn it. Okay, so you're here, hey, and then come right off of it as you unweight. Okay. All right, one more time with me, and then we will watch what you got. I'm gonna try and do sensei mode here with you guys. All right, well, ayoi, ni, sanshi, ni, san, shigo, ni, san, shigo, ni, san, shi, go, rocket, ni, san, shi, go. Oh, wait a minute, I got it wrong side. I got to go one more shoot though. Let's go back to the last shoot though, going to the back. Ni, san, shi, go. Hey. Ni, san, shi, go, rock hitch, hutch, kuju, hey! All right, good. I got to the place where I felt real comfortable, right here. I got to remember not to do that. Okay, one more time with you guys, and then we'll all do it together. Last time. All right, let me watch this. Sochin. Itch. Take your time getting to the end of that. Knee. Same thing with this one. Hachi. Itch. Knee. And slow. Push, 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 push. Shiko. Itch. Quick. Knee. Quick. And slow. Push, 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 push. Shiko. Itch. Knee. San. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Hitch. Hutch. Ku. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Go rook. Hitch. Kick. Pull, 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 like you're pulling a bow. Release it. Go, go. Oh, Gary, finish that last one. Finish that last one. That's better. Good, good, good. All right, yeah, man. So, you know what? One of the things I'll just give you a little history. When we used to train this in the main dojo for tournaments and for testing and stuff like that, one thing Sensei Marone used to do is just yell, 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 nice and strong, go, go, go hard on these last Uchiuki Oitsukis, Uchiuki Oitsuki, and each of those he wanted an individual attack, not like in Kankusho. You know how we do the Uchiuki and a lunge punch, kind of feeding off each other. He wanted to see an individual, nice and hard and strong, and just push the body and just drop into that stance and make it so strong, so that when it came to actually doing the kata for the tournaments or for your testing, man, you were already trained up real good on that one, because you had a lot of good energy at that point. You knew the end of the kata was coming. I just got to put out another 15 seconds worth of good energy, and it'll turn out to be really good. All right, let's try this one more time. I'll do it with you guys. I'm going to do it sensei mode. Hai bao, us, ai oi. Itch. Finish. Knee. Sanshi. Itch. Knee. San. Shigo. Itch. Knee. San. Shigo. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook hitch. Hutch. Ku. Ju. Itch knee. Hey. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook hitch. Itch. Isan. Hey. And bow. Whew. I'm worn out. So that stance takes a lot out of your legs. It's like lifting weights for the whole time you're doing the kata. you'll probably feel it tomorrow, or if you're a 2-day weightlifter getting sore, you'll maybe feel it in 2 more days. So yeah, this is one of my favorite ones to do in tournaments until some of my later years. It was a little odd that when we would go to some of these tournaments, they were already leaning Taekwondo-ish, where it was very loose and light and hop on the off the floor and everything, not really sunk into it, not really that strong. A lot of hip rotations when it's really not supposed to be a hip rotation at all. So it didn't feel like we were getting the credit for being down and rooted into the ground with the Fudo Dachi. And there was a couple of tournaments I got second on from somebody that had a lot of loosey-goosey stuff going on. I asked one of the senseis, I said, well, what did you like about that? Wow, they were so fast and light, and he had some good facial expressions. And I'm like, okay, facial expressions? All right. I thought it was supposed to be kind of neutral. I'm not, anyway. So that's my story. All right, folks, hope you liked it. We'll see some of you on Saturday, and we should have another good day. I think we're going to do Sochin again on Saturday, and maybe get some of the other stances we didn't get to, like Angetsu Dachi, Nekawashi Dachi, and I think we'll go through Fudo Dachi one more time. Oh, Kosa Dachi as well. So that'll give us a little bit more time to do that with an hour and 15 instead of an hour and just an hour. Okay. All right. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys.
Thank you, Sensei.
If not Saturday, we'll see you Tuesday. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.